This is video number 76 for violin and viola players. And in this video, we're going to learn about upbeats, also known as pickup notes, and we're going to learn to play number 116 in your book. So you need to open up to page number 30, and you are going to need a pencil at some point. So you might want to pause, go get a pencil right now, so you're ready for that when it comes up. Now, sometimes when a composer, if you look up at one, right below where it says page 30, and it has a little gold bar that says theory and upbeat. It says there are sometimes, a composer wants to write a song and they want the very first note not to be a strong beat. Okay, now we've talked about this before, that the strongest beat of a measure is the first note of the measure. The first beat in the measure is the strong beat of any measure. Okay, now if a composer wants to start a song that's not on a strong beat, they will start with something called a pickup note, or your book calls it upbeat. I will use the term pickup. Most people that I talk with, most other music educators, we use both. But I think pickup seems to be more common, at least around where I am. People say pickup notes more often. Now, if you notice, look at the very first note of the song. I'm going to show you on a violin book, but see how it's all by itself? It's not part of this measure. It's only one note right there, okay? That does not count as a measure. That is just, it's the pickup note. It comes from, I want you to look now at the last measure. Look at the last measure. Do you see how many beats? Not how many notes there are, how many beats there are. Violas, if this is confusing you, you can look down here at this book right here. How many beats are there? There's one beat for that quarter note, one beat for the 2/8 notes, and a third beat for the last quarter note. Well, we're in 4/4 time, okay? So there's only 3 beats in that measure. Well, what has happened, we can't just create things out of nowhere, so that note has been picked up from the end and put at the beginning, okay? Now, that does not mean you play it at the end of the song. You play it in order just like it's written, okay? But that's where that beat comes from. So think about which beat is missing. This is 1, 2, 3, right? What beat is missing? Beat 4. Where is it? Right here. So the very first note of this song, it's a pickup note, it is not on beat 1. It is actually on beat 4. So how are we going to play the song? I'm going to count 1, 2, 3. Instead of saying 1, 2, ready, play, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and you play on beat 4. Now, it is not uncommon for a pickup note when it's on its own to start on an up bow. Do you see that? The first note starts on an up bow. That is pretty common. If there's more than one pickup note, maybe, maybe not, kind of depends. But remember, we want the strong beat, beat 1, to be the strong beat, and our down bows give a stronger beat, a stronger sound. So we want measure 1 to start on a down bow, because it's the down beat of the measure, okay? So the pickup note or the upbeat very often will start on an up bow. Again, that's not always, because if there's more than one, it might go down up. For now, we're only dealing with one pickup note. What I want you to do right now is number all the measures. Now, before you go crazy, look at this. Make sure you copy mine. Here's the violin book up here. Here's the viola book here. Copy mine, because the first note does not count as a measure. Measure 1 is right there. So there are 4 measures in the first line and 4 measures in the second line. So you can pause the video right now. I'll hold it still. Copy mine. Okay, now if you didn't get it copied and I pulled it way too fast, you can pause the video. Pause the video, go back, get it done. All right, so before we even try to play this song, I want you to do just a couple of different measures. I want you to play measure 2, but not the whole thing, because this has slurs and it's slurring 8th notes. There's a lot going on in this song, a whole lot going on in this song. That's one of the reasons I skipped it. We're coming back to it. Look at measure 2. Just do the first 4 notes. You're going to go B, A, just that. Okay, echo me. Measure 2, first 4 notes. And go. B, A. Now, what's your bow doing the whole time? Your bow is doing quarter notes the whole time. Okay? But your fingers are doing 8th notes. Do measure 2, first 4 notes again. And go. B, A. Again, down, up. Now play measure 2 the whole thing. Echo me. Now that quarter notes are going to seem super slow right now. Echo me. Go. B, A, B, A, F sharp, D. Try it again. And go. B, A, B, A, F sharp, D. Okay, now we're going to skip down to second line, find measure 6. It's the second measure of the second line, but you numbered yours, so find measure 6 of the song. It's similar. Look at the last note, it's different, right? The last note's an A. Play that with the 4th finger. Measure 6, echo me. And go. B, A, B, A, F sharp. 4th finger again. Go. B, A, B, A, F sharp. Then 4th finger. Now do measure 7, the first 3 counts, not the first 3 notes. The first 3 counts. In this case, that means the first 4 notes. So you're going to go G, F sharp, E, F sharp, just that. Just that. Measure 7, first 3 counts. Echo me. And go. G, F sharp, E, F sharp, echo again. And go. G, F sharp, E, F sharp. Okay, now I want you to start on that F sharp. Start on beat 3. F sharp, D, F sharp, E is what I want you to play. So you're playing from the 3rd note, this is a violin book, F sharp here, and you're stopping there, okay? You're starting on measure 7, the 3rd beat, that F sharp right there, okay? Violas, you guys, it's right there, the 3rd beat of measure 7, that F sharp right there. Play right there, echo me. And go. F sharp, D, F sharp, E. Try it again, same place. And go. F sharp, D, F sharp, E. Now the last measure, a lot of people mess up on, but it's actually pretty easy. The problem is actually measure 7. Do measure 8, the whole measure. Echo me. And go. E, F sharp, E, D. Try that again. Echo me. And go. E, F sharp, E, D. Now I want you to try to do 7 and 8 with me, not echoing, with me. Measure 7. 1, 2, tay, measure 7, and go. Don't let that last note be too long. You're going to be tempted to hold that half note. Don't. It's 3 tay off. There is no beat 4. Beat 4 was at the beginning. Okay, do the last 2 measures again with me, and red, say, and go. And go. Well, with me, sorry, you're supposed to already done that. Now, let's go back up to the measure we skipped, and I skipped it for a reason. I believe it's the hardest measure, and I wanted you to get comfortable with 8th note slurs first. So look at measure 4 on the last measure of the first line. First of all, it needs to start with a 4th finger, okay? Now, is it not marked with a 4th finger, that A? No, but look at the note right before it. That is, all right? So you're starting with a 4th finger, okay? Now just do the first 4 notes of measure 4. Echo me. A, G, F sharp, E. Just do that. Echo me. And go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Try it again. And go. Down, up. Now, that seems easy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy. Here's the problem. The next note is not open D. And you're going to want to play open D. So you got to go 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to F sharp, 2nd finger. Try that now. Play the first 5 notes of measure 4. That also can be said as stopping on beat 3. Play measure 4, first 5 notes. Echo me, and go. A, G, F sharp, E, F sharp. Try that again. And go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Now from here, we're going to add the last note. Just go from F sharp to A. Just use your 2 to 4. Echo me, measure 4, the whole measure. Everything's in the D string. And go. A, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, A again. And go. A, G, F sharp, E, F sharp, A. Now, even though we've already played a bunch of these measures, I actually want you to go back and shadow bow with me, okay? I'm gonna play, you're gonna shadow bow, and we're starting on up bow. Now, you remember, what count are we starting on? We're starting on count 4. That first note is on beat 4. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3. You're gonna go up bow on count 4, okay? Shadow bow, and like this. 1, 2, 3. Up bow. Second line. Okay, don't let that last note be too long. Now, what I would recommend you do right now is pause the video and try to play it by yourself. Because I'm about to play it again. I want you to play with me this next time around. But this is a harder song, okay? Give yourself some time on this. This is a more difficult song. So pause the video, try to play it from the beginning, and when you mess up, focus on that measure. Then try it from the beginning again. When you mess up, focus on that measure. And I'm gonna tell you, measure 4 is the one you're gonna mess up the most on. So practice that one a lot, okay? Now, if you're ready, play with me now from the beginning. I'm gonna go up bow on beat 4. I'm gonna count to 3, up bow with me on beat 4. And 1, 2, 3, go. So that speed was about the speed of 60, okay? And that's about what I was doing. I would not recommend trying the whole thing slower than that, but you might do little measures like measure 4, start at 50. When you get 50, bump it up to 60. The reason, at some point, doing the whole thing slower is actually more difficult. So take the difficult parts, make them slower, and speed them up, get them up to 60, and then try the whole thing at 60. Okay, and if you can do it at 60, great, go a little faster, that would be great. I did play it kind of slow. This song is not supposed to be fast, but also it's kind of tricky. Get those slurs right, practice, 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 practice the difficult measures. Don't just always start at the beginning. Practice the difficult measures, get them good, and then try again from the beginning, okay? Good luck. It's kind of a tricky song. You can do it.